Vice President JD Vance just announced a 5,400 direct payment plan specifically for seniors, and veterans plus SSDI recipients are getting it first. This isn't another political promise that gets buried in committee. The proposal includes immediate funding mechanisms and a rollout timeline that could put money in accounts within 90 days. If you're on Social Security, Veteran Benefits, or SSDI, this video will show you exactly what's coming, who qualifies, and the 3 things you need to do right now to make sure you don't miss out. Because unlike the last stimulus rounds, this one has income caps and eligibility requirements that could surprise you. Here's the situation. Inflation has hit seniors harder than any other group. While the general population saw prices rise about 15% since 2021, seniors on fixed incomes lost nearly 30% of their buying power. Rent, groceries, and medical costs have outpaced every cost of living adjustment Social Security has provided. Vance's proposal responds directly to this crisis. The 5,400 senior relief package targets Americans over 62 who rely on government benefits as their primary income. This isn't a loan or a tax credit you'll pay back later. It's direct cash assistance designed to bridge the gap between what seniors need and what their current benefits cover. The proposal gained bipartisan support after a Senate hearing revealed that 40% of seniors now choose between paying for prescriptions and buying groceries each month. That's not a political talking point. That's data from the Department of Health and Human Services. Let's break this down into what actually matters for your situation. Here's what's changing. The government would distribute $5,400 in 3 payments over 6 months. First payment of $2,000 goes out to priority groups within 90 days of passage. Second payment of $1,800 follows 60 days later. Final payment of $1,600 comes at the 6-month mark. Who gets priority access? Veterans receiving VA disability or pension benefits get first-wave access, regardless of age. SSDI recipients over 55 also qualify for immediate payments. Traditional Social Security recipients over 62 enter the second wave, starting about 30 days after the first group. Income limits you need to know. Individual seniors earning less than $35,000 annually get the full amount. Married couples under $50,000 combined income qualify completely. There's a sliding scale reduction for higher earners, cutting off entirely at $45,000 for individuals and $65,000 for couples. The application process. Unlike previous stimulus payments, this requires verification. Veterans will apply through the VA portal using their existing login credentials. SSDI recipients apply through the Social Security Administration's online system. Traditional Social Security recipients will receive automatic payments if their 2023 tax return shows qualifying income. When payments actually start. Assuming congressional passage by August 15th, veteran payments begin October 1st. SSDI payments start October 15th. Social Security recipients see their first payment November 1st. The IRS will handle distribution using the same direct deposit information from your most recent federal payment. Here's what you should do right now, today, to prepare for this. First, verify your direct deposit information with whatever agency sends your current benefits. If you moved, changed banks, or had any address changes in the past year, update that information immediately. The payment system will use your most current banking details on file. Second, gather your 2023 tax documents. Even if you don't normally file taxes, you'll need proof of income to qualify for the higher payment amounts. If you only receive Social Security and didn't file, you're still eligible, but having documentation ready speeds up the process. Third, create or verify your online account with your benefit provider. Veterans need their va.gov login working. SSDI recipients need their My Social Security account active. If you've never set these up, do it now. The phone verification process can take weeks when everyone's trying to access the system at once. Safe predictions for planning. Based on preview stimulus rollouts, expect the first payments to arrive faster than announced timelines, but expect technical glitches in the first week. Don't panic if your payment doesn't arrive on the exact date projected. The backup paper check system activates automatically after 10 business days. Plan for this money as temporary relief, not permanent income. Use it strategically for one-time expenses, emergency funds, or paying down high-interest debt. The proposal currently covers one payment cycle with no guarantee of renewal. Here's the reality nobody wants to talk about. Seniors didn't cause inflation, but they're paying the highest price for it. A 78-year-old veteran who served 2 tours in Vietnam shouldn't have to choose between heart medication and heating his apartment. A 67-year-old woman who paid into Social Security for 45 years shouldn't be eating one meal a day to stretch her grocery budget. The $5,400 relief package represents about 4 months of the purchasing power seniors have lost since 2021. It's not generous, it's barely adequate. But it's recognition that the people who built this country deserve better than being forgotten when costs spiral out of control. The deeper issue here is that Social Security cost of living adjustments use an inflation formula that doesn't reflect senior spending patterns. Seniors spend more on healthcare and housing, both categories that have increased faster than the general inflation rate. Until that formula changes, seniors will continue falling behind every single year. This stimulus package is a Band-Aid on a structural problem. But right now, seniors need the Band-Aid to survive while we fix the underlying system. If you're struggling to track multiple benefit programs or understand how different types of assistance affect each other, I recommend checking out benefitscheckup.org. It's a 3 service that helps seniors identify all the programs they qualify for, from energy assistance to prescription drug help. The site walks you through a simple questionnaire and shows you benefits you might not know exist. Many seniors leave thousands of dollars in assistance unclaimed every year because they don't know these programs exist or think they won't qualify. This isn't a paid recommendation. It's run by the National Council on Aging, and it's helped over 1 million seniors find additional support. When you're dealing with tight budgets, every bit of help matters. Here's the urgent timing you need to know about. Congress needs to pass this legislation by August 15th to hit the October payment timeline. If it gets delayed past September 1st, all payment dates shift by at least 60 days. More immediately, the Social Security Administration is eliminating paper checks for new enrollees starting September 30th. If you currently receive paper checks and want to keep getting them, you need to request an exception before that date. Otherwise, you'll be automatically switched to direct deposit. For this stimulus package, direct deposit recipients will get paid 7-10 days before paper check recipients. If you're comfortable with electronic payments, now is the time to make that switch. Bottom line, $5,400 in senior relief is moving through Congress with real momentum and bipartisan support. Veterans and SSDI recipients get first access, followed by Social Security recipients. Income limits apply, but most seniors will qualify for the full amount. Do 3 things today. Verify your direct deposit information, gather your 2023 tax documents, and create your online benefit account if you don't have one. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss updates as this moves through Congress. I'll be tracking every vote, every amendment, and every timeline change. Drop a comment if you have questions about your specific situation. I read every one and try to address the most common concerns in future videos. Next week, I'm breaking down the other senior benefit changes buried in the same legislation, including Medicare prescription drug caps and long-term care assistance. You won't want to miss that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.